India has been a pioneer in various medical streams from time immemorial. Our ancient Vedic scriptures, though thousands of years old, have details of Ayurveda and also surgical procedures. Today too, our country is in the forefront in the field of healthcare and wellness. Various hospitals and their experts in different parts of the country are recognized to be the best in the world. India has about 1,600 NABH accredited healthcare facilities, 500 multi-speciality tertiary care hospitals that match any global infrastructure, coupled with India's uniqueness of traditional forms of medical systems of Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy, popularly called as Ayush. The combination of allopathy with traditional medicine and therapy makes India a great destination for healthcare. These factors have helped witness a double-digit growth and is expected to triple in size from $3 billion at present to around $9 billion in 2020, according to a recent report. This can also be substantiated by the increase in the number of foreign tourists coming to the country for medical purposes based on medical visas that have been issued that have increased 50% to 200,000 in 2016 from 130,000 in 2015.
Discover India. Discover good health.
India has been organizing international seminars on healthcare for the past few years. The third edition of Advantage Healthcare India 2017 International Summit was held from 12th to 14th of October at the Bengaluru International Exhibition Centre, BIEC, Bengaluru. It was jointly organized by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, and Service Export Promotion Council, SEPC. Medical tourism or medical value travel has emerged as one of the fastest growing segments in Indian tourism industry. Thousands of delegates and visitors from about 70 countries participated in the event, which is primarily meant to promote India as a premier healthcare destination in the world. The inaugural session of Advantage Healthcare India 2017 International Summit started off with the lighting of the lamp by the dignitaries. Mr. Gaurav Gupta, Principal Secretary, Department of Information Technology, Biotechnology and Tourism, Government of Karnataka, welcomed the gathering and spoke about the growth of tourism in Karnataka, connected the same to healthcare as well.
Tourism enables us to teach skills and to provide jobs. Travel and tourism generated a business of US 7.2 trillion, which is 9.8% of global GDP. And supported 284 million jobs, equivalent to 1 in 11 jobs in the global economy.
Mr. Bhavdeep Singh, Chair FICCI, MVT Committee and CEO Fortis Healthcare, briefed the elite gathering about the intended program. He stated that India is leading in publishing clinical outcomes.
India is leading the way in many things around this part of the world and in many cases other parts of the world as well. India is starting to report clinical outcomes, which is something that many organizations, even some of the Western countries, don't do to this date, but actually start publishing clinical outcomes.
Ms. Sangeeta Godbole, Director General SEPC, spoke about the growth of the sector and the launching of the National Healthcare Portal in Arabic, Russian and French.
We will launch our National Healthcare Portal, which has been serving all of you for the last 3 years. Today we will launch it in 3 languages, Arabic, Russian and French. I am also happy to tell you that India's national channel, Doordarshan, has set up a studio in Advantage Healthcare in the SCPC Pavilion. And I would request delegates from all countries to visit the studio for a bite.
Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka, spoke about how this year the focus is on integrated health policy of allopathy with Ayush and the prominence of traditional healers.
Government of Karnataka has been the first in the country to bring out an integrated health policy. This is the first time in the country we are trying to integrate allopathy with all other aspects of medicine, particularly Ayush, which is Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, Yoga, and homeopathy.
Mr. Satyajit Rajan, Director General, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, focused on the introduction of e-medical visas from 60 days to 6 months.
The interventions in relation to the visas, introduction of e-medical visa, 60 days, and then it can be extended beyond 60 days to 6 months. Reporting it to the FRROs has been done away with. The hospitals can give the information to the Ministry of Home. That would be enough.
Mr. Sudhanshu Pandey, Joint Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, spoke about how India has taken massive strides in the area of medical tourism.
It has extremely rich heritage, which you can see while visiting some of these places. It is Silicon Valley of India. It's one of the leading IT industry hub. And that is how the medical and the healthcare sector is also taking a completely different dimension in this area.
The FICCI Quintiles MS Knowledge Paper on medical tourism in India was released by the dignitaries on the stage. The India Premier Healthcare Portal was launched in Arabic, Russian and French. The Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Ms. Rita Tiotia, spoke about the 3-year journey and the progress of advanced healthcare and how encouraging it has been. She stressed on quality, affordability and scale as India's major advantage.
For governments everywhere grappling with very large challenges in providing healthcare to all citizens in order to cover the entire gamut of diseases that modern lifestyles have produced, containing the costs of that healthcare is a very important objective.
But making India economically healthy is as important, for which our Prime Minister has undertaken a number of programs, number of initiatives, which will make India into one of the very recognized.
A video message from Mr. Suresh Prabhu, Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, was played.
Take care of mind, soul and body properly, and that's what you are trying to do through this program. Let me congratulate the FICCI, the President, who is himself a very well-known professional. He has been an industrialist, leading in the front, had made pharmaceutical industry as one of the world leader industry. So congratulations to all of you.
The inaugural session concluded with a vote of thanks.
We are a very interesting democracy, the largest democracy in the world. But to get things done, there has to be a perfect alignment of vision from the political leadership and the steel framework of our country, which is basically the civil servants. You think that India is India, but we are really the United States of India. And the fact that the show has moved on from the capital city to the rest of the country.
The inauguration of the exhibition and the SCPC Pavilion followed. Several hospitals had set up stalls to showcase their facilities and services. We spoke to some of them.
As a health tip, we can provide that the healthy living is the best way that one can live, and that's going to be the health and wealth of the entire country.
We are a multi-speciality hospital. I think this is one of the only event where it is focused on healthcare, and as long as, if you ask me, my perspective will always be part of Adventist healthcare, and I'm sure as years to go it will turn out to be better, and we will receive more and more guests in India.
So Sakra World Hospital is first Japanese hospital in India. This is a 350-bedded multi-speciality hospital. We do have all the specialities.
We have more than 10,000 clinicians working in our hospitals, and we have more than 65 hospitals all over the country.
I think we are on the global map now. And as far as my hospital is concerned, I'm very proud to be a part of this group which is called as Gleneagles Global Hospital. We are actually one of the best in the country for transplants, and I think people are recognizing that.
We are a 525-bedded hospital and a super speciality hospital. We do all kinds of surgeries and all specialities. This has been a wonderful platform for us to be able to project the hospital.
It's a pleasure to be here in Bangalore this year, the first Advantage India in Bangalore. It's a wonderful city, warm welcome, and we have come to know about so many good hospitals in Bangalore also, and this is a big boost to Indian healthcare.
And this event has given us a very good platform to showcase our talent. Wokhart as a hospital group provides excellent services in specialties like orthopedic, spine, cardiac, urology, transplants.
I represent Indian Spinal Injuries Hospital from New Delhi. We are situated in the capital of India. This is the only hospital which is designed, built and headed by a patient himself. This is a 20-year-old hospital which basically specializes in spine, orthopedics, neuro and rehabilitation.
We are the first center in India to introduce the robotics in joint replacement very recently. Lokmanya Hospitals is a state-of-the-art infrastructure and has already completed more than 150,000 orthopedic surgeries, more than 7,000 joint replacements, more than 500 robotic joint replacements successfully.
We offer all comprehensive services from basic infertility treatment to the latest genetic services for infertile couples from across the country and across Southeast Asia and African continents.
We have been a pioneer in eye surgeries, and Dr. Amar Agarwal, who is the chairman, is also an innovator of many new surgeries, and we get a lot of national and international patients from across the globe, from Middle East countries, Africa and other countries.
Nemkar Hospital is the biggest hospital of Northeast region, Guwahati, Assam. It is a heart institute and super specialty hospital. We have total cardiac backup and complete trauma unit and super specialty cardiac joint replacement and all super specialty available here.
I feel this is a program that gives us a good platform to expose ourselves to a lot of foreign delegations.
Ayush stalls too were set up. They spoke about their services.
This we have started Shri Shri Tattva. In this, we have Ayurvedic products for all the diseases as well as cosmetic range. And Shri Shri Tattva products, whatever we produce, with all of quality products for the patient.
Today, Indians are increasingly realizing that they want natural systems of medicine, side effect free, and which looks at the whole body, mind and spirit. Ayurveda is time tested by generations over thousands of years. Today, we have NABH accreditation, we have medical insurance approval, we have patients from all over the world, from India in particular. And what is most important to note, that the young people of India are increasingly realizing the power of Ayurveda.
Simultaneously, plenary sessions were organized in the conference center. The session on the Indian system of medicine for healing and regeneration focused on the various steps taken by the Indian government on upgrading facilities, educational institutions, as well as pharmacies, focusing on Ayush. Some of the international delegates shared their views on the summit.
Well, they've been very educative. I get to see a range of hospitals from different parts of India. I'm usually interested to know about their specialties. I connect with a bit of them, and so that when our patients need the care, we know where they could go. We know which cities and which hospitals. But we also encourage the hospitals also to look at Rwanda as a potential place to partner with, because we're also looking for...
It's a very well organized exhibition, and Georgia is proud to be here with you in India, and we want to have communication in the future and to be real friends in very many things together.
We are just supporting all the initiative that comes from Indian business community and their plan to enter the market of Kazakhstan. And particularly this event, Advanced Healthcare Summit, is very interesting for the business community of Kazakhstan.
Indian medicine, Indian services, and of course, why we are here. Firstly, because we consider the medical tourism in India like a promising and the most demanded direction in the sphere of medical protection.
Great opportunity for Myanmar people to travel in India for health tourism. We got one of the best hospital in the world, and now for Myanmar people to coming India, the visa is free.
Now I am glad to participate in this exhibition. I find out many useful information for me. I want to advertise these Indian best trusty clinics in my country. I think Kazakhstan and the Indian governments becoming more closer in this medical tourism sphere.
The FICCI Medical Value Travel Awards in various categories of medical tourism were presented to some deserving hospitals. The different categories were Medical Facilitator of the Year, Wellness Center of the Year, Ayurvedic Center of the Year. Under the Medical Value Specialist Hospitals, the categories were Cardiology, Intervention Cardiology, Pediatric Cardiac Sciences, Cardiology and Cardiac Surgery, Oncology, Neurosciences, In Vitro Fertilization and Infertility, Transplant Liver, transplant kidney, transplant heart, transplant bone marrow and spine surgery. Ms. Rita Tiotia, Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Mr. Sudhanshu Pandey, Joint Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Ms. Sangeeta Godbole, Director General SEPC, spoke to our channel at the exclusive Doordarshan studio set up at the venue.
Starting from 2015, this is now the third Advantage Healthcare event, and this really showcases to the world the finest that India has to offer, the depth of our skill set really, the range of services that we can offer, and also the Ayurveda, the Indian tradition of medicine and the wellness treatments. So I think we have within our country an entire package, starting from the medicines themselves, the medical devices we manufacture, and the outstanding hospitals which we run.
This Advantage Healthcare 2017 has been a little unique event because we started in 2015 at a smaller platform, but now it has grown big. We have delegates over 700 representing more than 73 countries from around the world. The Services Export Promotion Council, which is a Government of India, Ministry of Commerce, Services Export Promotion Council, has provided a special forum to northeastern states of India, and a number of northeastern hospitals have come for the first time, and they have interacted with patients from Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Laos, and they are trying to connect with neighboring countries so that the health seekers, they come and visit them, which is much closer.
Madam, what are the salient features of this Advantage Healthcare 2017 Summit?
India became the back office of the world because of our software. Then because of our generic medicine, it became the pharmacy of the world. And now it is set to become the healthcare provider of the world. And the most important thing about India is, we automatically think about holistic wellness. So holistic healthcare, sustainable healthcare, meditation, pranayam, yoga, all this is just part of us. And we are trying to bring it to the rest of the world. And Advantage Healthcare is an attempt to bring all the hospitals, the insurance companies, the ministries from all over the world to India, and also bring all the Indian hospitals together and see if we can all go ahead in making the planet a healthier place for all of us to live in.
Dr. Harish Nadkarni, CEO NABH, spoke about certifying and accrediting healthcare centers and providers and the regular monitoring and surprise audits to maintain quality.
Our organization has accredited more than 1,000 hospitals and healthcare providers to bring assurance on patient safety and quality in their organizations. We regularly monitor and audit them, including surprise audits, to see that our organization follows stringent quality norms on a regular basis.
India is considered as one of the best destinations for cost-effective quality medical care. Well-qualified and experienced doctors recognized world over are the hallmarks for this distinction. With our hospitality industry also keeping itself updated to the international standards, it's only a matter of time before India emerges at the top of the list of medical value travel. With Brand India focusing on Make in India, the 3-day Advantage Healthcare India 2017 International Summit definitely justified the evolution of its theme, India Heals.